guys, welcome back to my channel. Mermaid Nina here. Well, I thought tonight we would talk about the Disney dining plan. That is the new meal plan per Disney World, and this is what I like to call the table service plan. Anyway, we're gonna get into it. I thought I would do kind of like a Disney dining plan itinerary video, about all 4 parks. Basically, let's say you've added the dining plan and you're not sure where you should eat, where you should go, or how it really all works in that context. So I thought I would do like a simple game plan to follow, including names of restaurants that you could kind of pick and choose from to come up with your own Disney dining plan itinerary when you go to the parks, right? Does that kind of make sense? So we're gonna use the restaurants and locations that my family actually uses the plan on, or like we like to eat and enjoy. Go ahead and adjust this per your goals, because you might wanna eat at a meal I didn't list, therefore you would kind of do your own adjusting and swapping there. Does that kind of make sense? Anyway, maybe it will once we get down into it. So first we have to talk about the Disney dining plan. Now, like I said, we're gonna talk about the regular dining plan, not the quick service plan. So this is the one I like to call a table service plan, because it includes table service meals. So first of all, what is it? How does it work, kind of thing. So the Disney dining plan is for ages 3 and up. So know that in advance. Any kid aged 3 and up, they are on the meal plan when you add it. And it's based on nights per stay. Now this is a big deal. A lot of people think it's based on how many park days you go to. No, it's how many nights of stay at your Disney World resort. So if you're staying 5 nights, then you would get 5 of these things. If you're staying 4 nights, you would get 4 of these things. If you're staying 6 of these things per person ages 3 and up. What do you do with those kiddos who are under 3? Well, they just kind of eat off your plate. Hopefully you're with me. So what does it include? Again, if you're staying 5 nights, you would get 5 of these. First thing is a table service credit. You would then use these credits to dine at a table service location. This is a location that usually requires a reservation. These are sit-down meals with a waiter or a waitress. Now, what does it include? Well, it includes an entree, a dessert, and a beverage of your choice. And yes, we are talking alcohol here if that is what you choose. It can also be a character meal. Yes, character meals are included. Same thing with buffets or family style meals. So oftentimes character meals, buffet meals, family style meals, we're gonna get into it, are a set price. So whether you're on the meal plan or off the meal plan, you're paying $65 to eat there. Whether or not you want to eat all the food, stuff your belly, doesn't matter. Hopefully this makes sense, because those type of meals are going to give you more bang for your buck. We will get into it. The other thing here is some of these table service meals are 2 credits. Not all of them. The majority of them are only 1 credit, but there are a few popular ones. I will talk about it. There are 2 credits, so just note that, because if you're getting 5 of these and you use 2 credits on that 1 meal, then you have to adjust the rest of your vacation. The other thing here is, yes, you do get a quick service credit. Again, 5 of those if you're staying 5 nights. Now with the quick service credit, you're gonna get an entree, right? Burger, chicken salad, sandwich, burrito, whatever you order, and a beverage. Now, that beverage can also be alcohol, so know that in advance. You're also gonna get 1 snack or beverage. So that snack is like popcorn, ice cream. The beverage would not be alcoholic. That would be like a bottle of water, bottle of Sprite, bottle of Coke. But if you're staying 5 nights, you get 5 of those. And if you're a family of 4 and you're staying 5 nights, then technically you get 20 snack credits to use throughout your entire vacation. Yeah, so these snack credits can, like I said, be pretty much anything. Note, they don't have to just be used at like snack kiosk carts. You can actually use them inside dining restaurants. The other thing here is you're gonna get 1, so not 5 like all these other things, 1 per person. You will get 1 refillable resort mug. They can only be used at Disney resorts. Don't take them to the theme parks. You can't use them there, but you can definitely use them at all the different Disney World resorts. And these are unlimited refills of whatever they got in their area, right? Each resort is different, but we're talking your coffee, your tea, your hot chocolate, soda, Powerade, lemonade, those kind of things. Basically, it does not include milk and juices. So this is what you get with the Disney dining plan. Like I said, if you're staying 5 nights, you would get 5 table service, 5 quick service, 5 snacks, and that 1 refillable mug per person. So if you're a family of 4, that's 20, 20, 20, and then 4 mugs for you guys to use and share as a family throughout your vacation. Again, staying those 5 nights. So hopefully that kind of makes sense. So going down the line here, if you've got 5 table service credits, how are you going to use them? That's what we're going to get into when I do my park by park itinerary. So first thing you need to know here is we will be talking about table service and quick service meals only. So I won't really waste a bunch of time on snacks because those can kind of happen everywhere. Snacks are popcorn, ice cream, pretzels, churros. Sometimes you can get things at dining locations, which could be a dessert, like a really yummy $10 dessert. Sometimes you can get sides like French fries and chips. You can even get meal-like items like soup, a salad, even breadsticks. So it just depends how and when you want to use your snacks, but we're not going to go into detail about snacks. We're going to focus on the table service and quick service locations. Now, this is the big goal here. Everyone wants to know, well, I paid X amount of dollars for my meal plan. I want to get my money's worth, right? Is it worth it? The whole goal here for pretty much everything is you want to get more bang for your buck. You want it to be worth it. I totally get that. We're going to talk about the dollars as we go through each restaurant. However, there is the chance, I'm one of those people, that trying to nickel and dime, making sure that I got all the bang for my buck during my vacation can be very stressful. So sometimes I can plan on using my meals accordingly, my credits accordingly, but once I'm there, I just gotta live. I just gotta enjoy and know that the meal plan is just convenient and easy. Rather than getting out your wallet, your credit card, wondering if you have enough money in the bank, it's prepaid for. You added it to your package. It's like making it an all-inclusive kind of like vacation. It's prepaid for. You just use it as you want. Makes it super easy and convenient. And once I'm there, if I lost $1 that day, I don't worry about it. So just know that in advance. As much as we can plan on getting our money's worth, sometimes when we're there, we just have to go easy breezy and make sure it's convenient. Yes, does that make sense? All right, so the plan here is to eat 1 table service and 1 quick service and basically 1 snack each park day that you're going. So if you have a 5-night stay, you're probably going to all 4 of the theme parks, 1 park per day. Maybe you're hopping, it doesn't really matter in this scenario. But you basically want to use 1 table service, 1 quick service, and ideally 1 snack per park day so that you can kind of equally get rid of your credits. You don't want to get rid of all your credits on your first 2 days and then you end up with no credits. You want to kind of plan them out nice and even, if that makes sense. Obviously, some days if you're hungrier and you end up using 2 of your snack credits, don't worry about it. You just, maybe you have a day without a snack or you pay out of pocket for 1 snack. We kind of don't really worry about that, but that's kind of the goal, is to eat 1 table service, 1 quick service a day, and basically 1 snack. You would use your resort mug at your resort for your morning coffee, afternoon soda, whatever. And for those of you who say, well, the plan isn't worth it because we always end up with these credits left over, you really shouldn't. If you do this properly, you should not have credits left over. You should be using them, like I said, 1 table service, 1 quick service every single park day. Snacks, you can actually buy snacks at your resort and get snacks to take back home with you, prepackaged snacks. Snacks you can gift to grandma or the dog sitter. Snacks you can eat later in your lunch once you're back at work. Whatever, there is no reason to really have credits left over. All right, you guys ready? First thing I want to note that we don't usually use our credits for breakfast. We usually eat breakfast in our resort room. So as I've told you guys before, we will order groceries, water specifically, and breakfast items, bagels, cereal, milk, juice, yogurt, whatever. And we will have breakfast in our rooms and save our credits for lunch and dinner. You do get more bang for your buck that way. Breakfast is usually a cheaper meal. Sometimes if we really, really want to eat breakfast, we really, really want those Mickey waffles, we'll eat a nice brunch, like a late brunch, a 10:30/11 o'clock brunch. Treat it like our lunch and then eat dinner accordingly. So kind of think about those things as you plan your itinerary and game plan. So enough talking, all right? Magic Kingdom, you guys ready? So this, when I talk about prices, I'm going to talk about either the buffet cost plus the drink, right? Because you got to add the drink on, and that's how I came up with my price. For restaurants that don't have buffet or a prefixed menu or a prefixed cost, I took cost of an entree, I added the cost of a dessert, and I added the cost of a beverage to come up with my prices here. All of these things you can do on the app. So the app lists all the restaurants, the menus, and the current prices. Obviously, once you get there, especially holiday season, prices could go up, so always notate that. But here we go, you ready? So table service locations at Magic Kingdom, my family likes 3 restaurants specifically that we tend to go to. So Skipper Canteen, which is, oh my goodness, so ooey gooey, yummy, delicious, adventurous food, right? So the average price here for Skipper Canteen, again, including an entree, a beverage, and a dessert, the cost to eat here is roughly $65. Then we love Crystal Palace. Now, Crystal Palace is a character meal at Magic Kingdom featuring Winnie the Pooh and friends. It is also a buffet, so it is a fixed price meal. When you look up the cost of Crystal Palace and you add in the cost of that beverage, because normally when you eat at a buffet, coffee and soda is included. But like I said, you guys can order alcohol. So if we take the cost of the buffet, we add an alcoholic beverage here. The average price for Crystal Palace is $70. Now this is the cost for one person, guys, one adult. So Skipper Canteen, $65. Crystal Palace, $70. The other restaurant here is Liberty Tree Tavern. This is a family style meal. They put a bunch of food at your table. It's like eating Thanksgiving dinner. Absolutely love Liberty Tree Tavern. It is also a prefixed price. The price usually includes your coffee, your water, your soda, but we can get alcoholic beverages. So when we take the cost of the set price I always have to pay no matter what, and I add in the cost of that alcoholic beverage, we're looking at about $60. Now this is important for people who want to get that bang for their buck. So when we're using the dining plan at Magic Kingdom, we are most likely going to eat at Skipper Cantina, Crystal Palace, or Liberty Tree Tavern. Now, a good chunk of my clients, and I'm assuming most of you, also love Cinderella's Royal Table and or Be Our Guest. Now note, both of those restaurants are 2 credits. So if you are staying 5 nights and you use 2 of your credits at Cinderella's Royal Table, then note you only have 3 table service credits left. But that might be fine for some people, because if you're only going to the parks for 4 days, but you've got 5 table service credits because you're staying 5 nights, then you could use 2 of those, right, at Cinderella's Royal Table, and then 1 at each of the other parks, making a total of 5, because Cinderella's and or Be Our Guest is 2 credits. So just kind of know that in your math. Now, quick service locations. My family absolutely loves Pecos Bill. We talk about it all the time. It's kind of like a Mexicana, Americana mix of stuff. We absolutely love the rice and beans. My husband loves the tri tacos. I think you can get burgers there, French fries, that kind of stuff. Absolutely loves Pecos Bills. You can also eat at Columbia Harbor House. I love this for a more healthy option. Sometimes I just want a salad. I want a big old salad with apples and cranberries and onions and really yummy vinaigrette. So usually I will take my family to Columbia Harbor House. They're known for their seafood, crab cakes, hush puppies, those kind of things. Next one here is Cosmic Ray Cafe. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Cosmic Rays, but sometimes when you're hungry and you just need that burger and that fries or that salad or chicken sandwich, Cosmic Rays will answer the situation for you. It's not the creme de la creme, the best of food, but it is what it is. Sometimes it's just easy to get to. They have a huge menu, a large seating place. Fourth one here is Casey's Corner. Casey's Corner is on Main Street, USA. They are known for their hot dogs. Lots and lots of hot dogs. They do have a vegan dog there. Now, the point of mentioning this is when you take the cost of all these restaurants, you take the cost of an entree and then a beverage. Some of these restaurants don't serve alcohol because we are at Magic Kingdom. So some of these cases I had to pick the soda or some sort of shake or yummy lemonade, something like that. But basically the average price for one person at either Pecos Bills, Columbia Harbor House, Cosmic Rays Cafe, or Casey's Corner was $20 to $25 per person. I am talking about adults here. Now, we're gonna do the math. If you take the average cost of the table service, so we're gonna say $65, and you add the average cost of the quick service, $25, and then you add the average cost of a snack. Mickey pretzels are $8.50 right now, so you add an $8 snack. We're gonna come up with $98. That's how much it cost me to eat at Magic Kingdom for one day. One table service, one quick service, one snack. $98 plus tax. Plus you gotta remember, I got to use that resort refillable mug. What is my point? Well, that was way more costly than buying the meal plan in the first place. Because that is the whole point of this video. Where should we eat? Where can we eat? How do we get the most bang for our buck? The cost of the meal plan for one day, for one person, is cheaper than $98. So when you guys need to decide where you want to eat, we base it on food that we love, but if you do the math and you add up the food and all that stuff, that's what it came down to, $98 at Magic Kingdom for an adult. One day, we made money over the cost of the meal plan. Hopefully that kind of makes sense for you guys. Next one here is Epcot, right? So table service locations here that my family loves. Garden Grill. Now Garden Grill is a character meal over at Epcot. Let's see, Chip and Dale, Mickey and Pluto. You get some farm fresh eats here. They are a family style meal. Food just kind of comes to the table and you eat. The point here is it's a pre-fixed price. Whether you like the food, eat all the food, if you're going to this restaurant, you are paying this price no matter what. So the cost of this restaurant and then that beverage, like I said, can be alcoholic, is gonna be $78, right? So that's getting up there. Remember, we spent $98 at Magic Kingdom for all day. Garden Grill is just $78 for one meal, table service meal, prefixed meal plus an alcoholic beverage. The next one here is Beer Garden. We love Beer Garden. It is located in Germany. This is also a prefixed price meal. It is a buffet. Now the really fun thing about Germany, outside the sausage and sauerkraut and potatoes, is they actually have a live German band that plays in front of you, and they are so hilarious and so talented. We absolutely love Beer Garden. However, the cost here for Beer Garden, with the addition of that alcoholic beverage, you're spending about $62 for one adult to eat at Beer Garden. So Garden Grill, $78, Beer Garden, $62. The other meal here is Rose and Crown. We absolutely love Rose and Crown. It is located in England. Sadly, Rose and Crown keeps changing their menu and it's not what it used to be, so make sure you keep checking it. But they're known for their fish and chips, right? It is England. So if you take the cost of those fish and chips, you add in a dessert, right? Because you get dessert. At those prefixed buffet meals, dessert's already included. So the meals that aren't prefixed or aren't buffets, we got to add the cost of an entree, a dessert, and that alcoholic beverage. That gets us to about $50. So Rose and Crown is cheaper of all the restaurants I've mentioned so far. So that means if you're paying out of pocket, Rose and Crown's a good option for you. But if you're on the meal plan and you want to get that more bang for your buck, you obviously want to eat at a restaurant that's going to be more costly, right? If that makes sense. The fourth restaurant here is Coral Reef. Absolutely love Coral Reef. The last time I ate there, it was probably one of the best meals I had ever had on property. The cool thing here is that, yes, it's seafood, kind of Americana with like a fun artist twist on that. Is you're eating in front of a giant fish tank, right? Turtles, sharks, fishies, absolutely love it. Ask for, you know, an upfront fish tank seat if you can. But Coral Reef is you order an entree, a dessert, that alcoholic beverage, you're gonna get to about $64. So, Garden Grill, 78, Beer Garden, 62, Rose and Crown, 50, Coral Reef, 64. This is the average cost to eat at those table service locations for one adult. Now, you may want to eat at Akershus. Akershus is located in Norway. It is a princess meal. It is a prefixed family style meal, so they bring food to your table. It is a prefixed price. However, for lunch and dinner, it is a 2-credit option. So if you're at Magic Kingdom and you eat with princesses with 2 credits, and then you go to Epcot and you eat at Akershus with princesses for 2 credits, that's 4 of your 5 credits if you're staying 5 nights. So this is how, if you wanted to, you could use all your credits up front, or you could space them out. But you do need to know, how many credits you start with and how many you're using, so you don't use all your credits first thing unless you don't care, right? So it's really up to how you do it. But just know Akershus, again, princesses, prefixed menu here, 2 credits for lunch and dinner. But we're gonna move on. Quick service locations at Epcot. We love Connections Eatery. Connections Eatery is newer. Disney built it when they did the remodeling of Epcot. Oh my God, such good pizza and salads and Americana with flavors, and they have the most delicious plant-based milkshake. Anyway, it's a quick service location. Again, you're gonna get an entree and a beverage. I can't remember if they have alcohol here. I think they might, but we'll talk about that when we get to the price. The next one here is Sunshine Seasons. This is located inside the Land Pavilion, so near Soarin'. We've been known to eat here quite frequently because somehow we always end up in that area when it's lunchtime. So we're always hungry when we're in that area. Therefore, we end up eating at Sunshine Seasons. They are cafeteria style. So they have one area that's kind of burgers, one area that's kind of stir fry, one area that's kind of pastas. And so you can kind of look at the menu and you get a whole bunch of different flavors and types of food at this location. Again, you want to take the cost of an entree and that beverage. The other one here is La Cantina. Love this place. Love Mexican cuisine. Love me some nachos. My husband loves the enchiladas, the tacos, the burritos, whatever. Anyway, same kind of concept. It's located in the Mexican Pavilion. It is a quick service. Again, entree and beverage. I'm pretty sure La Cantina does have alcohol. So when I came up with my price, I think that's what I included. Again, I have all that coming up here on the side of the thing. Last one here is Regal Eagle. Regal Eagle Smokehouse is, BBQ. So it's barbecue, lots of meats, French fries, whatever. I do believe they also have beer and cocktails here. It's located in the American Pavilion over at Epcot. So Connections Eatery, Sunshine Seasons, La Cantina, and Regal Eagle. If you take the price of the entree and whatever beverage I picked out in the moment, whether it was alcoholic or some fancy shake or lemonade, the average price for one person quick service is $25 to $30 that you're spending at these locations. And again, snacks. Now, snacks here at Epcot, we're going to talk about it just a little bit. You can actually use your snack credits at the festival food booths. So Food and Wine, Flower and Garden, International Holidays, whatever. They have these booths that have food that you can purchase. A lot of these food items will show the Disney Dining Plan icon, which means you can use them as a snack credit. Now, we also love to go to the Kringla. Totally saying it wrong. It's a bakery in Norway. Such good school bread. They have vegan soft pretzels in there. Oh, such ooey gooey desserts. Those are also snack credits. And then the patisserie in Paris in France also has desserts and snack credits that you can use on the meal plans. You can get your Mickey pretzel if you want, or you can, like I said, go to the bakery, the patisserie, the food kiosk carts here per the festivals. Either way, if you spent $55 at your table service location at Epcot, so again, I'm not doing the most expensive one, which was $78 at Garden Grill. I'm kind of averaging out the price here. So if we spend $55 at our table service location and then $30 at our quick service, because most of these were in the $30 range, plus our $8 snack, we're getting to be $93 plus tax, which means we basically broke even at Epcot. If we chose a place like Rose and Crown, obviously if we chose a place like Garden Grill or Beer Garden, we would have gone over. We would have gotten our bang for our buck, right? But if we kind of did it on the light side just to see, 55 plus 30 plus 8, $93 plus tax, plus that refillable mug, we basically broke even at the cost of the meal plan. So we didn't really lose any money at Epcot. Now I'm doing this so you guys can kind of see how the meal plan can 100% be worth it for your family. Now, Animal Kingdom. Where would you like to eat at Animal Kingdom? Well, if you're my family, table service locations here, we've only really got 2. We are not huge fans of Rainforest Cafe. I think it's because it's a chain restaurant and I can go to one local to my house. I don't need to go to the one at Disney World, but the 2 here is Tusker House. Tusker House is a character meal, so this is going to be the most costly and the most bang for your buck. It is Safari, Donald and Daisy and Mickey, and it is a buffet. So you go up and you get your buffet and you bring it back. Either way, it's a prefixed menu. You're paying a certain price no matter what. So if you get these types of meals where you're paying a certain price no matter what, you might as well be on the meal plan because you're saving. Anyway, that's the whole point of my math. So Tusker House here, the cost of the buffet plus that alcoholic beverage is going to get you to an average of $78. That's one adult to eat at Tusker House. The other restaurant here that we love is Yak and Yeti. Yak and Yeti is a chain location. It's like Asian cuisine mixed with Americana. You can definitely get stir fry, teriyaki, burgers, whatever at Yak and Yeti. Now, Yak and Yeti does have some items on their menu that specifically say not included on the meal plan. These were items that were extremely costly. So when you go to look at the menu, it will tell you that. But the average here, if we buy an entree and a dessert and that alcoholic beverage, we're getting to $62. The average price, one adult, Yak and Yeti. So Tusker House, $78, Yak and Yeti, $62. Now for quick service here, we love quick service at Animal Kingdom. Sometimes I will eat table service somewhere else and just eat quick service at Animal Kingdom. Again, because you can do that. You can kind of rotate your credits and use them however you want. You don't have to use them all in one day. You can do the one table service, one quick, and one snack to kind of even it out, but you don't have to follow that. Anyway, quick service at Animal Kingdom here is Flame Tree BBQ. Yep, barbecue. Really good barbecue. They do have some vegan options here. We love eating on the waterfront so we can watch those flotillas go by. The other one here is Harami Market. Now, Harami Market is a place where I feel like I'm getting healthy eats, because everything kind of includes rice and a little salad. And anyway, absolutely love Harami Market. Now, if you've got kiddos who are a little bit on the picky side, you can consider Restaurantosaurus. So it's restaurant and then Saurus. So it's restaurant like dinosaur. Anyway, it's in Dinoland, USA. That may or may not get refurbished or changed when Animal Kingdom starts doing its makeover here. But we're talking Americana, burgers, fries, salad, chicken sandwich, that kind of thing. The last one here is Satou Canteen. This is a great place for you to get just a yummy food bowl, right? You get your protein and your sauce and your side and you mix it all together and you've got like a really yummy bowl. When you take the cost of the entree and the beverage, some of these had alcohol, some of these did not. The average price for these restaurants, Flame Tree BBQ, Harami Market, Restaurantosaurus, and Satou Canteen, was $28 to $32. So the quick service locations here at Animal Kingdom are actually more costly than at Magic Kingdom and Epcot. So I found that interesting. But anyway, if you do the math here and you do the average price of the table service location, so I said $65, and then you did the average price of the quick service, I said $30. So if we do 65 plus 30 plus that $8 snack, we're at $103 plus tax that we spent for one person one day at Animal Kingdom. This is way over the cost of the meal plan. So I made money basically at Animal Kingdom. The cost of the meal plan was way under $103 plus tax plus that resort refillable mug. So I don't know if you guys know this, but Animal Kingdom's known for their food. Lots of really, really good eats. So at this particular location, we went way over. So that's really, really cool. Now, Hollywood Studios. Where does my family like to eat at Hollywood Studios? Well, there's quite a few restaurants actually. So Tava Service, we love Sci-Fi Dine-In. It's a very cool sci-fi restaurant. You sit in these like 50s drive-in theater cars, right? And you watch this screen playing like old sci-fi cartoons and advertisements and whatnot for movies like The Blob. Anyway, it's your Americana classic dine-in theater type food, burgers, fries, shakes. If you take the cost of an entree, a dessert, and that beverage, which you could pick a milkshake or you could pick an alcoholic beverage, we're talking about $55 here is the average cost, one adult, sci-fi dine-in. The next one here is Hollywood and Vine. Hollywood and Vine is going to be that character meal. You're eating with Minnie and Daisy, sometimes Mickey, Pluto, Goofy. Anyway, this is a prefixed price. It's a buffet. So when you take the cost of the buffet and you add in the cost of that alcoholic beverage, the average cost here is $78. I don't know if you guys noticed this. The average price for all these character meals is $78. If you spend $78 at your character meal, you don't have much left over to break even when you're on the dining plan, which is why these character meals give you way more bang for your buck. The next one here is Mama Melrose. Mama Melrose is an Italiano spaghetti steak, all sorts of yumminess, marinara cheese type restaurant. This is a restaurant with a menu. So by the time you get your entree, your dessert, and that alcoholic beverage, maybe some wine with your pasta, the average cost here, Mama Melrose, one adult, is $62. Last one here is Roundup Rodeo BBQ. This is the new restaurant over at Toy Story Land. This is a prefixed menu, so you're gonna get all of that barbecue and fixins and sides and desserts. It's all you can eat, whatever you want. It's a fixed price. By the time you take that price and you add that alcoholic beverage, the average cost here for Roundup Rodeo is $62. So Sci-Fi Dine-In is actually the cheaper option here at $55. So if you're paying out of pocket, Sci-Fi is a good way for you. But if you're on the meal plan, Hollywood and Vine, $78. Mama Melrose, $62. Roundup Rodeo BBQ, $62. Now, when we talk about quick service here, my family loves ABC Commissary. It is located behind the Frozen Sing-Along. Anyway, it's your classic Americana, burgers, fries, chicken sandwich, salads. They have some other interesting flavored items in there. I think my mom got like a Mediterranean salad that she absolutely loved. The other one here is Docking Bay 7. Docking Bay 7 is so good. This is the quick service located at Star Wars Galaxy Edge, right? Very unique flavors here. They do have chicken and ribs and those kind of things, but they've got interesting things added to them to make it Star Warsian, right? Absolutely love Docking Bay. Anyway, if you take the cost of the entree and that alcoholic beverage, you'll get our average. The last one here is Woody's Lunchbox. My kids absolutely love eating at Woody's Lunchbox. Gotta get those tachos. Anyway, again, you get the entree and that beverage, and you're gonna get your average. So ABC, Docking Bay 7, Woody's Lunchbox, the average price here for an adult is $28 to $34 for one person. So if you ate at Hollywood and Vine, $78, and then you ate at Docking Bay, $34, you went way over the cost of that meal plan. But to average it out here, if you spend $65 for your table service and $30 for your quick service and $8 for that snack, you're spending $103 plus tax for one adult at Hollywood Studios. Again, we went over the cost of the meal plan. So hopefully you guys see what I did here. At 3 locations, we actually went over. 1 location, we broke even, but that was me getting the medium price of things. If we had done the character meal at all locations, if we had done the nicer quick service and we did that snack, 78 plus 30 plus 8 is $116 plus tax. So as you can see, if we got the most expensive meal, we went way over the cost of the meal plan. And actually, for those of you who are like me and don't drink alcohol, a lot of people are like, well, I don't drink alcohol, the plan's not worth it. If you did that 78 meal and that 30 and that 8 and you got to 116 and you didn't drink alcohol, that would still bring you down to the cost of the meal plan where you would break even. So yes, it does depend on where you eat and it does depend on what you order, and it really, really benefits you if you drink alcohol because you are getting way more bang for your buck. But my point is, a lot of people are spending the cost of the meal plan anyway because of those prefixed prices at those character meals and those buffet meals. But either way, hopefully this makes sense. So if you've gotten the meal plan and you don't know where to eat and you're wondering about the cost of things, hopefully I broke it down to you. Not only did I name all of our favorite table service locations, but I named our favorite quick service locations. So whether the money matters to you, whether you're on the meal plan or not, I guess it doesn't matter. These are our favorite table service and quick service locations. Now, for those of you who are wondering about the price, I purposely did the cost of adult meals. Why? Because kids are super cheap on the meal plan. In fact, the cost of one character meal for a kid is basically over the cost of that meal plan to begin with, which makes that quick service and that snack credit for them practically free. So kids 9 and under are basically the best deal on the meal plan. And yes, you do get more bang for your buck if you do get character meals and those prefixed price meals. And yes, you do get more bang for your buck if you do drink, if you order that cocktail, that wine, and that beer. However, a lot of these restaurants also have specialty non-alcoholic beverages that you can order as well. Shakes, fun lemonades, stuff like that. Those were easily in the $9 to $10 range. Again, getting more bang for your buck. Now, if for some reason you're visiting a park twice, I did this so like Magic Kingdom once, Epcot once, whatever. If you're doing a location twice, then you would just try one of my other options here. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope this kind of makes sense. For those of you on the dining plan, I was trying to show you where you could eat, where you could use those credits. And for those of you worried about the cost, I broke down the cost for you as well. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments. I do have other videos out there fully explaining the dining plan. I have tips and tricks on how to use the dining plan, snack credits, all that stuff. I have all those videos out there. I just hadn't done like a game plan itinerary video of where my family actually eats and spends our credits on. So let me know if you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If the subscribe button is red, please click it, turn it gray, hit the bell icon for notifications. Like this video, pretty please. Share with family and friends, anyone who's also going to Disney World and perhaps has the meal plan. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments. Mahalo, guys. Nina, out. Bye.